Hello, fellow internet dweller. This is Lego Jackman, and today you're watching the review for the Power Miners Mine Mech set number 8957 with 67 pieces, 2 minifigures from 2009, and originally retailing for $8 before, back in 2009. But of course, that does not matter today. If you want to get this set now, you're looking at around $9 used and $34 sealed. I got this set in a bundle with the crystal sweeper, actually, and I got the box and everything, so that's really neat. This set, I don't know why I missed out on it. It was $8. I mean, that was like, what, my 2 weeks of allowance for me back when this came out, so I don't know why I never got this set, especially since I had most of the other Power Miners. This set also is from the Lego movie Clutch Powers, in the first part of the Clutch Powers movie, which is really cool. It's one of the reasons why I wanted this set pretty badly, besides wanting to collect all the Power Miner sets. Let's take a look at this Mine Mech here. Now, the first thing that I noticed when I built this set was it is very wide. The legs here really stick out. It looks like it's really thick. It kind of looks like on the back. So it's not necessarily... Usually the mechs for Lego would go down like this for the ball joint. But they had just the weirdest way Yeah, this piece is broken, so I'll just take it off. Usually a mech's legs would kind of go down like this, but it's not like that, and it kind of looks worse like that anyway, so they just decided to go with the legs really sticking out, which looks weird. There's a lot of maneuverability with this mech, lots of different joints here. We have one joint here, we have another one for this arm, and then you have 1, 2 joints here. So you can really position this in a lot of different ways. It's a pretty darn stable build. Got these giant feet that keep it from tipping over, with some stickers there of like the caution tape. And then you get some like knee pad things. Then moving up to the cockpit, we have the number 2 for the set, being the second set in the wave. We have some clips for different tools and a stick of dynamite. Got a pickaxe. And then we have the cockpit here, which can be opened up very simply. There's a little light on the top, and we have brains in the middle here piloting it. You get 2 control sticks. Of course, mine has, the second one has cracked, if you can see that. So I'm going to need to replace it. The control sticks being the back is kind of an odd choice, because you can't really hold on to it if it's all the way in the back here. You would really need to play around with the arms and the control stick to actually get it so that brains is holding on to it. The arms here, you get 2 different arms. The first one is a claw to pick up rock monsters. So let's take Glaciator. Oh no, this is not Glaciator. This is Boulder Rack. And he will just go like that. And it's not very tight, so you're gonna need to kind of play around with how you want to hold the rock monster there. Not very tight. Maybe it's better to hold different objects, like say a plate. Maybe a plate's better. Or not. This, by the way, is not included in the set. On the other side here, we have the drill, which is really cool. You can just spin it on here, and you can just like kind of drill into the rock monster. The color scheme of this build is just like the rest of the Power Miner sets. The standard vehicle is in lime green, and then the drilling bits are in orange, kind of just to highlight them. So those look really neat. And that is all that I have to say about the Mine Mech, other than the back. It's kind of ugly looking, but you're not really going to be looking at it from the back. So let's take a look at the figures. The Power Miner that you get in this set is Brains. He is also in the Crystal Sweeper set. He's got the blue overalls. Just unlike the rest of the Power Miners, he does have like a white undershirt beneath and like white gloves apparently. His insignia is a beaker, or like a tube of science. And it looks like he even's got like some pencils in his pockets. So this figure is usually not going to be actually drilling. He's kind of more in the back. His face is kind of an odd face. He's got like this eyeglass thing, a little gray mustache, and a concerned look. And then on the other side, he has a more happy look. So that is Brains. And for your rock monster, you're going to be getting Boulder Racks. Now for the first wave, this figure is exclusive to this set, the dark green crystal as well. I'm not really sure if this figure is in any other Power Miner set, so he might be exclusive to just this set, which is really cool. Dark green is one of my favorite colors in this translucent piece. This crystal looks really awesome in dark green. Same with the rock monster. He's able to open his mouth, and then he eats the crystal, and that powers him up. Really neat little design here. And then his hands are kind of like a stud, where you can put the crystal on it like that. So that is Boulder Racks. I display the Mine Mech. It goes between the granite grinder and the claw digger right there, and then there is where Boulder Racks goes, in the middle of all of the rock monsters. I do organize the rock monsters by color, so I think they look really cool. For extras that I have with this set, I do have the instructions and the box. Now this is kind of a weird instruction because it is very tall, as you can tell. And then when you open it, you're going to need to turn it to the side. So that's kind of weird, but it's probably because the mech is more tall than wide. So they're going to want to have a tall thing to show off the entire build. Got some nice lava in the background. Kind of the entrance to the mine. Inside the instructions, near the back, got the features, the part count. And then you have this cool little advertisement for all of the Power Miner sets. And I just want to look at something here real quick. Okay. In my last review for Power Miners, the Stone Chopper, I mentioned that this set was not in here, but I just see it now. It just was in like the crease of the instructions. So that's why I couldn't see it. You have the Stone Chopper, Mine Mech, Granite Grinder, Claw Digger, Thunder Driller, and Crystal Sweeper. I have all of them. Very awesome looking diorama here of all of the sets together. And then in the back, you can combine this set with the stone chopper to make this weird abomination. The other builds, combination builds, are much cooler, especially this one. Definitely my favorite one. This one is kind of weird because it's like a spaceship. And this one is just like, what the heck is that? And then you get a club advertisement. And then in the back, you have the win things. It would be cool to one day get all 3 of these. I do have this set. I do not have these. But that is the instructions, and then here is the box. The box is a bit beat up simply because I got it used. This was one of the 2 sets that I did not have as a kid when the Power Miner sets came out originally. A very tall box to fit the instructions. The instructions actually probably would be still folded up. 67 pieces. The number 2 for the set being the second in the wave. Boulder Racks there. Actual size. And then, yeah, the back of the box is a bit beat up, but you have the features of the set. You have the eating of the crystal, some of the tools, and then the combination you can make with the stone chopper. So that is the box of the set. For the closing thoughts, this is probably one of my least favorite Power Miner sets. It's just, I like the vehicles, like the land vehicles that drive better. This is just kind of really wonky, and the way it like moves and stuff, it's kind of odd. If I had this as a kid when I was younger, I probably wouldn't play with it as much because it's just really hard to move it. The Rock Monster, on the other hand, is a really awesome figure. Love the color. And that's kind of all I have to say about this set. It's not too bad, and it's definitely worth getting to finish the Power Miners line. But if I wasn't going for Power Miners to complete them all, I probably wouldn't pick this set up. That is all I have to say for this set. If you did enjoy this video and you've enjoyed some of my other videos, then maybe consider subscribing. But other than that, hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in another video. Peace out.